I did get that comment that you know, I've got this conspiracy theory. No, I'm an intuitive reader, and that's what I pick up. You know, I pick up that she, um, you know, this is an intuitive channel, and I picked up that she's not carrying that child. But and I felt a bit frightened to say that when I saw those the photographs today of Charles's celebration there or anniversary, that her kind of belly looked smaller than 8 months pregnant. But that's my opinion. You know, it's like saying that to any kind of pregnant lady. Oh, you look smaller than you should be, and yet she's saying she's ready to burst. In fact, you could, when you're that far gone in pregnancy, you can balance a cup and saucer on your belly. You know, it's you know, and put your kind of plates, you know, and eat off your belly. That's how big your belly gets at that stage, as all us pregnant ladies know. Um, and so I kind of find her belly is cut quite neatly small, and I feel if she is, and we have to say if she is because we're not sure, it's not fact, is it? If she is carrying, she's carrying a baby bump. She's obviously not comfortable with the large one, is she? The 9 month, 8 to 9 month baby bump. So she's chosen the lesser, which is 7 months to eight. You know, 7 months to 8 months. But she, um, you know, that this is it. I think when you get to your third trimester, you can eat. You know, you can put your plate on your pregnancy belly, and you can put a cup and saucer on your pregnancy belly. I can't see Megan balancing a cup and saucer on her belly. Can you? Um, I'm only being truthful. That's right. You're true, Patricia. You're truthful, and it's returned, Yvonne. Keep up the good work. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. I'm just seeing it's an observation. It's an observation. Um, so I get kind of got. We've all got our eyes on that belly now, and I feel that she's wearing baggier clothes too now. She was wearing tight fitted clothes, wasn't she? And I noticed that when I watched the Danger Zone, that the Danger Zone was noticing the you know you know the straps of the strap on a baby moon and all of that, and you know, and the fat suit or whatever they call it. They the Danger Zone was getting really close up to those scenes and that of these bodysuits. But she's now wearing kind of loose fitting clothes. We, you know, we can't zoom in and look at that bodysuit, you know. So I can't, you know, it's not grown, has it? It was huge when she had this huge belly at 7 months, and now she's gone into her 8 months. It seems smaller. I don't think I don't think she wears the right size if she is wearing a baby moon, you know. Um, yeah, she's just nosy. I know. Yeah, I do watch her channel, and I just, you know, find it funny too. And you know, all those people who do similar, I do, you know, I hope they do well, and same as me. I hope. You know, like all the channels, I hope, you know, that they get a good community going. Um, yeah, it was very kind of really rounded, wasn't it? When she wore that white dress and you could see the belly button, um, it was huge at that point. I thought that's too big, you know. well, oh gosh, she's grown, she's grown a lot. And then it goes back to a 7 month. It went from like an 8 month to a 7 month bump. Just seemed a bit weird. Um, and somebody made a comment today about the, this gold glittery dress that she wore um, at this, at this anniversary of Charles. But she, one of my legs, and she wears those high heel shoes, and God, I mean, and then you've got to be careful not to say anything because there's some wicked people out there that are saying that she's actually not carrying that child, and all of this. Oh, you just can't say anything. So, what I'm not going to be scared to say what I see and feel because that's, I also go with my intuition. Um, yeah, hello everyone, and yeah, sorry about that glitch, by the way, with that video. It was entirely my fault. Something to do with this setting. I have no idea about technologies in computing, but I'm learning. Okay, and I tweaked a few settings, and things are okay now. I didn't think that would work. I thought, oh, I'll tweak these settings, but it's not going to work. And I was, sat there kind of getting really angry with the computer and what should I do about this? Should I call YouTube? Um, and um, and all of a sudden, it corrected. Well, it didn't correct itself. I just changed some settings and everything is fine now. It's just amazing. Anyway, it just shows you that you can do things yourself without going to these big computer buffs, to sort out your computer. Um, what's that, Nola? Did you see false birth pains today? And that doesn't make sense either, does it? About this, I know that you can have Braxton Hicks, but that's usually, and she's saying I'm further on than I think I am. I mean, 7 months and getting kind of labour pains. Oh, I think if you did go to the maternity ward and say, oh, at 7 months, they'd turn you away and say you're not ready yet, wouldn't they? Um, um, yeah, Nina, I was enormous with my first baby. I think I was. But with the third, it was easier, and I got about 12 kilograms. Okay. I think my belly's bigger than Megan's at the moment. Sorry, but that's how I feel. I think God, my belly's bigger. Um, um, it just doesn't seem kind of. It just doesn't seem real to me. I've seen those photos. It's like she's got to have the perfect little bump. Her body looks so toned. Her body looks so toned, guys. Like she's been working out. She looks great. Like she's been, I don't know, jogging around Sandringham Estate or something. And she looks so toned. If it wasn't for that bump, I think she'd have a great body. Um, and it seems like she's got to have the perfect size bump to go with her perfect body. I mean, it just doesn't work like that, does it? It doesn't work like that. Your baby takes over your whole body. Um, you know. Um, oh my. Oh, I'm just a real woman. I'm not one of these plastic women, fake women, I'm afraid. So, most of us are. I mean, at 8 months pregnant, you've got backache. You've got varicose veins popping out of your legs, and you're puffed up everywhere. Um, you can't get comfortable, can you, in bed and things like that, and indigestion, all of that, and cravings. So, uh, please don't change this channel. What way? Yeah, I'm not going to change it. Okay, Michelle. No, at the end of a pregnancy, you are bloated. I'm ready for the birth. Oh gosh, aren't you? Just can't wait to. I can't wait to give birth now, and all of this. And you go in, have a bumpy ride in a bus, or have a bumpy ride in an aeroplane. Even that may start you off. But or in a van, or and that hoping that'll start you off. Yeah. Gosh, I remember it well. I think we had one of those transit van kind of things. We didn't have a car. We had a big van, and I remember. Well, it's my ex now, but I remember him. We went. I think we went somewhere, and it was so bumpy. And I did say that van drive started me off. Because it was so bumpy in that transit van. Yeah, we had a van. He used to use it for work and kind of thing. And I used to have to climb to get in the damn thing. It's not like a car. I had to climb to get it, like a lorry kind of thing. So not very glamorous. So we didn't have a car then, but it did quite well. We ended up getting a car in the end. It got a little business, small business. Um, so yeah, but yeah, I remember going on this in this van, bumping all over the place, and I'm swore that started me off. And my waters broke in the middle of the night, as they do. And that feels like you're weeing yourself, doesn't it, guys? It feels like, oh gosh, you can't stop it trickling down your legs. And, and then you start getting these labour pains. Um, yeah, those were the days, guys. Those were the days. But I don't remember being petite like that. I know I was quite slim back in that day, but I don't remember being. I felt like a barrel actually. I felt like a barrel. Oh yeah, having to get up to the toilet all the time. Actually, I used to, from about 3 months pregnant, I was up on that toilet 5 times a night. I might as well have sat on the toilet and slept on the toilet all night. It wasn't just, it was pressing on the bladder right from kind of, on my daughter, should I say, pressing on my bladder right from like 3 months to full term. Um, um, yeah, yeah, so yeah, back at memories, of pregnancy, and not only that, I feel that women have like they sense it, don't they? Women sense when somebody's pregnant. What they're going through. You sense it, and oh, I had the morning sickness. I did. Every time I smelt disinfectant. Disinfectant used to make me heave. Oh my goodness! And boiled carrots. I remember boiling some carrots and just throwing up on the cooker. It was just awful. Um, yeah, and yeah, my sister had it really bad, morning sickness, and she lost a lot of weight as well. I don't remember my sister going like Kate. She went and had a, didn't she? She went to hospital and had a drip, an intravenous drip. But I don't remember my sister doing that. I think she just lost a lot of weight and you know, just kind of got through it, kind of thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing, Earl Grey tea. I remember having some Earl Grey tea. Oh my goodness, that made me so sick. And the smell of it, oh, just awful. I can smell it now. Yeah, disinfectant. The thing is when you've been sick in the toilet, you put disinfectant in, or you get a bowl that you're sick in, you put a little bit of disinfectant in, don't you? And that used to make me heave. That was the thing that made me heave. And it was, I had £60 gained on my first, wow. Yeah, well, I think it's up at about 2 stone, isn't it? 2 stone that you, 2 stone is 2 stone is £28. I put on 2 stone, I think nearly 3 stone, but it came off easily because I was younger. After, um, but £60 quite a lot, isn't it? You might have had that kind of where you hold fluid. Uh, the smell of pot puree made me sick. Oh God, yeah. A Portuguese neighbour told me I was going soon to deliver. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? You kind of know when a woman is kind of ready to deliver. It's a kind of woman thing, isn't it? I think that's what we're picking up with Megan. It just doesn't feel right. Am I wrong to say that? It just doesn't feel right. Nobody's got such a perfect body and a perfect little bump like that when you're coming into, you know, she should be going into a 9 month pregnancy soon. Um, and also I used to get terrible indigestion as well. Um, oh my. Um, and also when just before you're due, you kind of you get loose bowels, don't you? Just before you, I think your body gets ready for giving birth, and you get loose bowels. That's another sign that you're about to give birth, and that kind of thing. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't feel that that pregnancy is. It just doesn't feel right. I can't put my finger. Well, I can put my finger on it. It's a fake, to me. It's a fake pregnancy, and that I picked that up intuitively too. But we will see. We will see. I may be totally wrong, and you know, and all of that. So anyway, guys, thought I'd pop on to see you. I I did bring my cards here too. If anybody wants to ask a question, and to pull out some cards here, um, just while I'm here for the next half an hour. Um, Botox. Oh, you're not allowed to have Botox. I'm a nurse and I know that. You can't have. You get struck off for that. Giving Botox to a pregnant lady. No, you can't have Botox. That is a no-no. Um, um, so if I think if she was so skinny, if she was so skinny, I have seen skinny women pregnant, but they walk like they walk with their legs open and lopsided, and their hands are on the back, aren't they? And well, I've seen women in labour like that, and they can't walk properly because it's so heavy, and the body is, you know, if they got that kind of where they're throwing up all the time, and they lose a lot of weight, um, then it's like they can't walk because the lump, you know, the bump is so heavy that they, you know, they're putting their back really straight, holding their back, walking like with their legs open, you know, that kind of thing. rather than like one leg. One sounds gross, doesn't it? One leg at a time, isn't it? When you're that heavily pregnant, you don't run and walk around and cross your legs like Megan does, like it's so easy. I just don't see it really. It just doesn't seem real to me. Um, um, yeah, trying to make sense of this nonsense. That's it. What we're trying to do here, and try mental gymnastics. Absolutely, absolutely. um, okay, so let's have a look here. She, what's that, Sheila? Yeah, everybody wears flat shoes. I wore flat shoes when I was pregnant. Um, even if I had a heel, it would only be like a couple of inch, a 2 inch heel or something. I don't think it would be a 6 inch heel, stiletto heel. I don't think I would have been able to get a shoe on like that. My feet would have been so swollen. Um, anyway, yeah, it is very hard trying to keep walk that bump, walk with a bump. And she's saying, "Oh, I had contractions, and we thought I'd started labour." And you're thinking, "Well, you don't even look that big, you know." Um, Odd. It's all a bit odd. With no hospital, well, there were this thing, wasn't there, that it's kind of making me wonder if it's not all made up. There's all this kind of maybe the surrogate is getting Braxton Hicks. Maybe the surrogate is getting Braxton Hicks, and they keep getting phone calls from the surrogate. Oh, I don't think it's going to be long. I think we're nearly there. And she's just kind of repeating what the surrogate is saying. Oh, I think we're nearly there because I had to go to the hospital. I had to get checked out by a doctor. I think that may be what the surrogate's doing. And she's just copying what the surrogate is saying. Who knows? Because she doesn't even look big enough. So this baby, if this baby, shall I ask about this surrogate? Okay, let's ask about the surrogate using my cards here. Um, is this surrogate getting contraction pains here? And is this surrogate more further on than that they are saying here? Okay, let me pull some cards out. Well, I get here it's near to the end of this pregnancy. It's near to the end of this pregnancy, whatever that means. Okay. So, hello there. Hello, everyone. Anybody new there, you're welcome. Okay. Yeah, it's near to the end of this pregnancy, and I get the money card. I get the money card here. Well, they hand over the money at that point, don't they? So let's have a look here. Is she having contractions, or is the surrogate having contractions? And the surrogate is at the end here of a pregnancy. That's what I get here. Okay, so obviously Meghan and Harry got the timing all wrong and being foolish yet again, aren't they? They're being foolish yet again because Meghan is walking around with a 7-month bump on, and that surrogate is ready to give birth. Okay. And walking effortlessly in 6-inch stiletto heels. I mean, who does that? You know. Um, well, I don't really get anything here. I just get something is hidden. Something's hidden, and it has come to the end of this pregnancy. They're being foolish again because this baby's going to arrive, and her belly's not even. It's her belly's is like a 7 month bump. I mean, are we stupid or here? They're just doing that foolish thing again. I feel here. Um, yeah, hiding. I get two hiding cards. I would say yeah, there's a surrogate. I reckon she is 10 months pregnant here, and it's ready to. She's starting to get Braxton Hicks here. Um, yeah, they think we're stupid, don't they? Goodness, if she was ready to give birth, she wouldn't be able to walk, for God's sakes. Come on, never mind going uh, gallivanting around like she's been doing. Um, I just feel, oh, so more air travel here. So they've got to, yeah, to pass, to give this money. Money, I get money again. Um, Let me see. I don't think I'm going to get anything here from these cards over this surrogate. I got money, and I got it's coming to the end. Here, it's coming to the end. They're going to have fun and games, aren't they? Harry and Meghan, when they are presented with that baby. Goodness. I did pick up that they did have this baby before it's going to be presented to the public. Um, I think that may come soon, actually, where they get the baby first and actually get used to the baby before they actually and bond with the baby before they actually show the baby to the public. I feel these Braxton Hicks. I do feel there is a surrogate. I can't see as she is near. I can't see that bump is not big enough, and um, and some people say that you can be quite skinny and still have a baby. Um, yeah, you can, but what and walk around in those kind of heels. I don't see as it's true myself, but there you go. And my cards are saying, yeah, and your boobs would get bigger, wouldn't they? They would. Yeah, they would, Michelle. They would. You'd have to get when I was pregnant, I had to get a double size bra. I had to. In fact, my mother-in-law, I feel at the time, my ex-mother-in-law, gave me some of her bras because she was bigger than me to fit into. I think that's just a natural thing that your boobs get bigger. Um, yeah, yeah. Kate did have her baby. She could tell, and after she stood outside on the steps at the Lindo wing, she still had that baby bump, didn't she? Which is natural after giving birth because your belly does not shrink back down to normal straight after. So you do have that kind of little bump there. Um, and when you breastfeed and that kind of thing, that bump kind of goes down naturally. Um, yeah. So, hey, Charles must be. Yikes! What's that? Um, okay, have we got trolls on here? If we've got trolls on here, please go away because it's illegal to attack people's channels like that. Okay. It's still got the bump now. Actually, yeah, I must admit my belly is a little bit chubby at the moment. I need to get some exercise and I need to get out. And the weather will be improving soon, won't it? So we will kind of get some exercise and that kind of thing. She had a foot operation due to those shoes. Yeah, didn't she have a bunion or something? Didn't she have a bunion? That's right. Yeah, yeah. Well, standing up on your toes all the time must be painful. Yeah. So, yeah. So, okay, guys. I'm glad I got all this fixed. Just thought I'd let you know. Um, I love baby bumps. Yeah. Um, yeah. Thank you for all your lovely comments and everybody for coming here. I just wanted to let you know I got that issue sorted out, so hopefully you'll be able to go and view that now. Hello, everybody from wherever you are here. Um, yeah, so I will be coming on live tomorrow night. Yeah, I was worried too. I was worried. I was getting a bit paranoid, to be honest. I thought, goodness, what's happening? Thank you for your donation, Carly. Thank you so much. Um, and I just wanted you to know, the community, that everything's fine. It's all my fault. So I was blaming everybody here. So, I was blaming everybody and the kitchen sink for everything, and it was all my fault. I just needed to, I just needed to tweak my computer, and I'm kind of learning as I'm going along here. So my mistake, okay, guys. It's not even YouTube's fault. I'm there slating YouTube, and it wasn't even. Sorry, YouTube. Okay, it wasn't even YouTube. Uh, I don't know why that person is going on about political things. Go away, Michael Smith. We're not interested in your political views on here. Talking about pregnancy, for goodness sake. Um, okay. Oh dear. Yeah, so, so it has been therapeutic, it has. And it's been nice that you've come on and supported me, guys. Okay. Yeah. Um, are you used to WhatsApp Messenger? Okay, sorry, you're speaking. Okay. Yeah. So I will see you. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for getting rid of that silly person going on about politics, Pakistan or something. But have I said anything about Pakistan? I don't think so. Um, your screen is jerking around. Okay. Yeah, it's been really nice, and love you guys that follow me. I really love all of you. Okay, and I will see you tomorrow night. It's going to be a late one tomorrow. It's an evening show, so let's see what tomorrow brings, or today, with the news and the newspapers, and see what the tabloids have got to say. Uh, I don't know how Pakistani got into this. This guy came on. I don't think you would have seen that comment, but he was going on about Pakistanis. There has been actually on the news, but I didn't see it. I should have looked at it. There's been about three or four bombs in London. In London, okay. I think they managed to find them, and I don't know the news exactly, but there's been terrorist bombs in London. Yeah, I think he may have been trying to talk about that because I've got an English accent. Um, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow and all these shenanigans and all that kind of thing. I do try to change the subject. I talked about Kate, didn't I, and William and their lovely kind of love story. That was nice. I enjoyed doing that actually. Um, but we'll see what happens tomorrow on the headlines. So good night, everybody. I'm going to go to sleep now. Oh, the bruises on the hand. I think they were blood tests. I think she had some bloods done and something wrong with the. What I pick up is something wrong with the blood where she's bruising quite easily. So I don't know why they couldn't have put makeup on her hand, and covered that up. If she'd had bloods taken, when you have bloods taken out of your hand, well, when you're elderly and they take bloods out of those veins in your hand, um, it bruises the whole of your hands, especially when you're getting older. Yeah, yeah, it does. When we have bloods, it's just a bruise on the just a little bruise, isn't it? We put a little plaster on, but when you get older, it really does bruise. Uh, yeah. So okay, guys. I think we're losing connection now. So I think the connection's going in and out. So it's time to call it a day before it goes off again. Okay. So I'm glad that I got to speak to you and to let you know that it's all back on now. No worries, it's all my fault. So nobody's to blame here. Okay, no Megan trolls or anybody like that. Nothing horrible. Okay, all nice here, all nicey. It's all my fault. Okay, and I fixed it. So yeah, so sending you lots of love. Okay, sleep well, everybody. Uh, and let's stop trying to get paranoid about all of this. I think we're just a bunch of people that like to chat on a community, don't we? So let's just continue. So good night, everyone, and lots of love. Thank you for coming this evening, and bye for now. Bye bye.